Well, hello, folks. Got something on my mind today I want to talk to you about, and I'm kind of excited to talk to you about it because it's something I did, and it done wonders for me. And the main thing I want to talk to you about is the carnivore or keto diet. Mainly, I think I called it the keto diet. That's what I heard Dr. Ken Berry call it. But anyhow, he's the reason I went on it. I like Dr. Ken Berry. He's got a YouTube channel, and he don't know that I'm doing this, and I didn't know I was going to do it until I just thought about it, and I thought that's a message that needs to get out there. So anyhow, back in January, my brother-in-law, Larry, called me and he said, "Have you ever watched this Ken Berry?" I said, "No, I haven't heard of him." He says, "The doctor, you need to listen to him." I said, "Well, how do I get to it?" He said, "Just ask, go to search and ask for Dr. Ken Berry." So I did. And he had a program on there talking about the keto diet or the carnivore diet, whatever you want to call it. But I think most people call it the keto diet. And this diet consists of eating all the red meat you want, steak, hamburger. Me, I eat mostly hamburger because that's I could afford the other, but I would have to let some things go that I like to do by eating so much steak every day, so I eat a lot of hamburger too. I like to make patties and make them into hamburger steaks, and it goes a long way that way. And it's a whole lot cheaper. I get the ground chuck or the 78% beef, I believe it is, almost 80% beef. And but the fat is good for you. And you can eat all the bacon and ham you want, country ham. Just eat that fat along with it because that fat is good for you. Most of us old country boys, we like that fat. So if I sound excited about this, I am, because I weighed 255 pounds. And it was hard to keep buying breeches to keep myself fit. And so I decided when I heard how you eat this, I said, the things I love, I can go right on eating all I want to, because ain't nothing I like more is bacon and eggs or sausage and eggs for breakfast, dinner or supper. I love them all any way they can be fixed. I'll eat eggs raw if I can get them. I put 6 of them in a glass if I ain't got time to sit down at the restaurant. Put 6 of them in a glass and stir them up like you're going to make a waffle. Put a little salt and pepper on them down the hatch. They're good if you like eggs the way I do. So it's just what my feelings are toward it. I started it, and man, I tore them hamburger steaks up. I eat at least one a day, sometimes 2. And I'd buy them in a family size pack, about 8 pound or 10 pound, make them up into hamburgers about that thick, about 2 inches thick, and about that big around, and flatten them out to that size. And I'd fry them till they was good and done, and then I'd eat them with a fork, and I put a little Worcestershire or A1 sauce in there, and that's the 7th heaven. And I ate all the eggs and bacon. I buy 17-pound cases of bacon at a time, and only pay $2.60 something a pound for it on average. And I can afford that. So I'm the bacon eating, steak eating person you ever seen. Now, I can't eat no bread. I can't eat no potatoes. I love fried potatoes, but you have to give up something somewhere along the line. And I can give up potatoes because you can't find good Irish potatoes in the store nowhere. And that's my favorite. So if I can't get my favorite, the rest of them is evidently not my favorite. So it's easy to give up. So I give up my potatoes, gave up my carrots. I like carrots, but I eat a lot of cabbage, and I eat a lot of broccoli and a lot of cauliflower. And with those things in mind, see, the first week of eating that way, I think I lost a pound. That's almost saying you didn't lose any, but I think I did lose a pound. But boy, on that second week, I lost 9 pounds. The third week, I lost 8 or 9 pounds. I can't remember exactly which, but it was pretty close to that. To make a long story short, so we don't have to run this too long, I think it was 4 weeks I lost my goal, 55 pounds, down to 200. And I called my brother-in-law. I said, Larry, I said, I feel so much better, you wouldn't believe how much better I felt. I just felt like a new person. I wasn't feeling bad to start with. I mean, otherwise, except for what weight does to you. But I felt like a new person. And I told Larry, I called him, I said, I feel so much better at 200 pounds, I'm going to see if I can't take this on down to 195. And that was the hardest 5 pounds of all of it to get off. It took me almost 2 weeks. But I took it off, and I fluctuate back and forth between 195 and 205. Sometimes I'll gain a little fluid, but it goes right back off. If I gain a little fluid, if I eat something a little spicy maybe, it might put a little fluid on me, or maybe a little excess salt on it. But salt's something you got to have. I don't have to worry about my salt no more. Sometimes I'll get a little fluid off because of it, but hey, I still stay down around 200 pounds to 195. And so I'm going to end this now. All I ask you to do is ask Dr. Ken Berry on YouTube and get his one where he talks about the keto diet or the carnivore diet, and he'll tell you what you can eat and what you can't eat, which is just about what I told you. Anything turns to sugar when you eat it. No bread, nothing, no sugar, no sweets, no soda pops. You have to cut soda pops out. That ain't hard. Just drink good water. Get good spring water so you'll get the minerals with it. But anyhow, God bless you. Hope you listen to this thing or look up and listen to it. And if you're a little overweight, it don't make no difference if you're 30 pounds overweight or 10 pounds overweight. You lose it and it'll get you down where you need to be and you'll feel better. So y'all have a good day. God bless you, and He will if you let Him. Try to make somebody smile. If you do, you never know. It might just change the world. God bless you. And like I say, He will if you let Him. We'll see you on the next one.